Hello everyone, welcome. I'm here with Sachin from ROKER. Sachin, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, Manoj?
Doing quite well, thank you. So could you please introduce yourself and also your responsibilities within ROKER?
Sure. My name is Sachin Bedi. I'm CEO of ROKER. I've close to about 20 plus years of experience in technology, IT industry. My last 8 years have been, in CXO roles. Prior to founding ROKER, I was CEO of Signet Infotech. Signet Infotech is like a mid-size IT solutions and products company, with customers across the U.S., Europe, Asia. In my experience over the last 20 years, I've had the opportunity working with medium-sized to large-sized to even Fortune 500 customers and sort of manage their IT challenges.
So this is a venture between Recore Systems and Signet Infotech, right? ROKER.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And so, just to give you a quick background about, how ROKER was formed, as I mentioned, prior to founding ROKER, I was CEO of Signet, and in that role, I pursued working with customers across, the global emerging technologies. And, one such customer has been Recore. And as we all know, Recore Systems has a market-leading solutions in vehicle recognition, intelligent roadways. So actually, we helped Recore develop one of their products called IP360 for citation management, and we were discussing developing sort of a parking product for them. The solution was so comprehensive, and mostly because of the kind of challenges that exist in the parking industry. Parking industry is complex, as we all know about it, and it's very fragmented also, and a little bit antiquated so far as the backend systems are concerned. So both companies thought that it was best to have like a company formed that could dedicatedly focus on the solution, and that's how sort of ROKER was formed. And I moved up from Signet Infotech CEO to being the CEO for ROKER, and we're doing some very interesting things here. Also by the virtue of this, venture, ROKER gets patented technologies from both these companies, gives us a head start on our platform. So really excited about how things are going on here at ROKER.
Yeah, and could you expand on the parking enforcement solution that you brought up?
Sure. Why not? So before explain on the enforcement piece, let me take a few steps back and explain what kind of product we have already developed. So ROKER has developed again a SaaS-based cloud-born integrated parking platform. It enables permit management, parking enforcement, mobile payments. One of the most important pieces is the violations, which is with respect to parking compliance. It's a fully integrated platform, basically set up for large parking asset owners like municipalities and parking operators and universities. And we've been very successful in developing the permit and the violation pieces. And earlier this year, we were approached by a leading Canadian enterprise called Secure Park, and they specialize in enforcement. And they wanted to sort of bring our solution forward to their customers, but that allowed us to integrate, ROKER's platform with their enforcement solution, and we were very successfully able to implement it for some of their customers, and so that triggered the thought of, acquiring the company because it enables ROKER to have an end-to-end solution, and that's a great get-go for us. And in July, last month, we completed our acquisition, and we have fully integrated the product in our platform and the entire team. So we have we're very fortunate to have a very qualified, very talented team now on board with ROKER. So that's how we've created some inroads in the enforcement space.
So you've already had some projects then within this field, also with the Secure Park.
Correct. Yes. So ROKER already is serving, several, mid to large size customers, cities, businesses, so on and so forth.
All right, and so looking into the future, what is going to be coming out of this, all these acquisitions and partnerships?
So it's a very, very good question, by the way, and thank you for asking that, Manoj, because ROKER is not just about one integrated platform. The kind of roadmap that we have in front of us that we are very, very close to now launching is after doing a successful launch here on the enterprise account side, so to say, the larger sort of customers, uh, our solution extends to sort of a smaller group of market also. We call our platform Plus. It's basically Plus is parking, logistics, and urban solutions, and a piece of that extends into smaller groups of people who have free parking spaces and want to monetize that. And this is very interesting because it sort of converges into smart city initiatives. What do you do with urban spaces that are limited on parking availability? Our platform now enables these smaller groups to monetize their parking spaces and add it to the inventory for the city, and thereby creating an economic advantage for themselves, also creating thriving neighborhoods. So, in simple words, we're extending the technology that we've developed for large customers now to the smaller, groups, and I think that that's going to be very interesting because these are some of the core problems, in urban locations in smart cities with respect to, limited spaces and how everything is very fragmented. So our platform allows us to sort of bring all of that in one single platform.
Great. So even more utilization of all the facilities and options that are there already there in the cities. Sachin, is there anything else that you wanted to add?
From our side, we feel that technology has been one of the biggest drivers in the recent several years. All I want to add is ROKER is the next generation parking solution. We feel we are using some very solid components of blockchain, smart contracts, thereby enabling a scenario which eliminates operational inefficiencies, and we feel that's going to be one of the biggest sort of drivers to how things are taken forward. And technology plays a very important role in ROKER, and we're very excited about the coming time.
Fantastic, and looking forward to seeing more of ROKER and REKOR in the industry.
I really appreciate it. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, and thank you for your time, and hope to see you again next time.
Sounds great.
Thank you everyone for joining. Make sure to like and subscribe and join us for the next one.